you're doing that gracefully.
Can't find it. I didn't know it was
Gonna pull over and let old mate go by. Come over here, the wind's blowing that way, so we'll stay out of his dust. Look at that, no dust. I got a car coming, so I thought I'd just get out of his way. Alright, that's another 60 k's, we'll have a break. Oh, just did another 60 k's. That was awesome because we actually literally sat on 90 to 100 k's the whole way, but got to stick to my plan because there's another 60 to go till we get to Hewenden. But that worked really well. So yeah, I feel it right. Bike's just killing it. 5 litres off the back. By taking that extra weight off, the bike just handles so much different. But the road conditions were a lot better for that last 60 k's. The first 60 we averaged probably 60 to 80, and that section there was all 90 to 100, so 60 to go. How's that? What are the chances of stopping right under this power line? Which for those non-electrical people, that's called a SWR, single wire earth return, which would go to a property that's out there somewhere, comes off this HV line, which branches out to there. So SWR, single wire earth return, always trying to help. By far the sketchiest stuff on this road so far has been this loose gravel here. It builds up to about 3 or 4 inches thick and it can really grab a front wheel. That's probably the worst stuff we've had. I had a little bit of a front wheel wobble back there. It was a bit sketchy, but anyway. How many lookouts do you want to give us, mate? Ugh. Those poles are there for a reason. Just put one lookout, guys. That's all we need. Put one lookout. Oh, that's definitely worth it. There it is, Grand Canyon, kids. Hey, good morning. It's day 4. We're in Hewenden and we're going to Porcupine Gorge today. I'm just going to go through a few things. Yesterday we had a bit of a sketchy moment. Do you agree?
yeah, a little bit. Not
okay, so I've just done a little bit of research last night. So I think one was partly my fault. My tyre pressures, I'm running road tyre pressures, so when we hit dirt I'm going to drop them down. I'm running like 38 front and 40 in the back, so I'll probably drop down to 32 rear and about 25 on the front when we hit dirt. The second thing is, when we hit some loose stuff, I found I was disconnected to the rear of the bike, so I'm going to instruct Di how to hang on to me a bit more. So if I stand, she'll have to stand and body hug with me to get that weight forward. The other thing too is just generally a couple of times I had to brake quite hard, so I'm going to get Di to be more proactive with instead of hanging on to the side rails, to actually hang on to me. I think I'll feel better if she's connected to my body through that way. So yeah, we'll come up with some little signals, or if she's I think she sort of knows when something's happening. So you can hang on to me, got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason is I find when I'm standing, going through the rough stuff, there's like a sway in the back, and I think that's because our body weights are disconnected, and I've got to get that union between us. So we'll see how it goes and report back on that later.
nice roasted chicken sandwich here.
Oh no.
Let's get it going.
Yeah. So how was that? Worth the drive down?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
All right, next.
Really nice.
We're at Porcupine, Gorge camping area and day use area now. We're going to go for a walk down to the down the bottom. So I got some hot advice off a guy up the top. I think it should be mandatory at all Australian sightseeing things. A sign that says thong worthy, thongs or no thongs. Apparently this one's no thongs, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, got boots on. From what I've been told, that's the pyramid. There's a really good swimming hole under there. Local knowledge at the servo. So we're going to walk down there. It's a kilometre, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go. How we going? Is the cafe open down the bottom?
Yeah, the bar's just opened.
Bar's just opened.
Topless bar, mate.
All right, can't wait. Bloody hot. Definitely back in Queensland summer, it feels. She's warmed up. Pretty bloody spectacular. Time for a swim. How was that?
Amazing. Oh, amazing.
Moving here?
Best thing ever. I would if I had somewhere down here to live.
That was amazing. Where's wifey gone? There she is.
Yeah.
I would just recommend if you're going to come down here, yeah, don't do it in thongs. I wore my boots, so I'm going to do a thong-worthy thing on any place we go to. A Jesus sandal, yes. A thong, you might struggle.
What is it? Red belly black?
How's this we just come across right here?
I don't know.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, he's red belly black, I think.
No, I don't
Underneath?
know. It's too slender. Could be a taipan. Oh, sensed this. That is fucking cool.
He might have gone down for a drink.
Hey, buddy. Not here to hurt you. Bit of a walk out, but hey, so tonight we're having an accommodation book, so we're kind of winging it from here for the rest of the trip, I think. So our plan is to get to Mt Garnet. If we can't get a room or a cabin, we'll pitch the tent and stay in a campground somewhere. So we'll see where we end up today. We've hit some fairly corrugated dirt road north of Hewenden. I've dropped the tyre pressure down to 32 in the back and 30 in the front, and it's like a new bike. What actually happened, the tyre pressure had gone up quite a bit, I think maybe because of the heat and just riding constantly, but right here in my bag, I have a trusty pencil tyre pressure gauge. So I made that adjustment, it's a lot more comfort, and yeah, pretty stoked. We're all queuing up for fuel. Look at this place. It's called the Lind or the Line. Unbelievable. Alright, gotta see if we can get somewhere to stay. Hopefully a cabin. Got one. Got a queen double. Or queen room. Thank goodness. Just letting you know, the cabin's probably right there. So you probably don't need to have the helmet on to go from here to there. That's your call.
Shut up. I can't be bothered. I've taken it off 100 times today.
How good's the Triumph going? How good is this? Living like kings. This is $120 a night. It'll go on the list of what we spent on accommodation. Want to be in it? How's that looking?
Yum.
Hey, good morning. Started day 5. We're in Mt Garnet. Got here a bit late yesterday. Today we're going to Qld via a road called the Mt Garnet Road, which sounds pretty interesting. We're going to stop there for 2 nights, but I think we'll just stay 1 night and then keep pushing on. So yeah, time to go get some brekkie. Let's hit the road. Really recommend this place. This place was awesome. Nice and quiet, nice and shady. I'll get the sign on the way out. I think it's Mt Garnet Tourist Park. Great place. 120 a night for cabin. Might just throw in here. So this is an air seat. We've zip tied that on for dye, and I got this bit of foam that come out of these boxes, and I've glued that on there just with some spray glue to give her a bit of a backrest, and then she's got that to lean against as well. How's the seat rate?
Like a limo.
Like a limo, alright.
Ooh, very squishy.
Simon, how are you? And you're from?
From Canberra.
Canberra. And you were saying you've rented this bike?
Rented the bike in Sydney.
Yeah.
And drove it back to Canberra, rode it back to Canberra. Just to sort of get used to it, the feel of it, and before I loaded it all up. Loaded it up and headed up inland via Macquarie Marshes. Ended up in Charleville, then Lind, and then here.
Yeah. And rest of the trip?
Rest of the trip, Bloomfield track, and then I'm going to go down the coast, but I'll probably come inland again.
Okay.
Back down to Brisbane to see the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloomfield track's sort of, yeah, just a bit of a mission. That's the must do. I haven't got time to do much else.
Awesome. What do you do for a living?
Well, so I'm a professor actually democratic theory in Canberra, as you do. Yeah.
I'm going to introduce you to Dave. I met Dave yesterday. So,
Hi guys.
30-second rundown. What are you doing?
I'm travelling to north from Tasmania all the way with my motorcycle in the back of my car. Having a ball.
Yeah,
it's
awesome,
great.
buddy.
Have a good one.
Let me have a look. Look at this setup. All right, safe travels, Dave.
Cheers, man. All the best to you too.
Have a look at the wild man setup here. See what he's got. He must be proud if he wants to actually show us. So.
Oh yeah, it's all right, eh? I'm getting such good fuel economy out of this boulevard, I'll tell you.
Let's have a look. Oh, mate. You are hardcore.
Here we go.
Holy smoke. Look at your setup here, buddy. Shower. I could just come here for a shower last night. Look at this.
It's been a little while in the making, but
Legendary.
250 watt solar panel on the roof.
How long are you on the road for?
Oh, long as I am.
Indefinitely.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Ride safe.
Dave is going to let me put this right here.
Look at that.
You are stick it up, my friend.
Excellent going.
See ya. See you on the road. Safe travels.
Yeah, man. Take it easy.